Now on CoastTV News.
It's a cold and breezy Friday morning, and with the wind, it's feeling like teens and 20s out the door. Bundle up. It remains cold into the first half of the weekend, then a warm up, then rain likely next week. I'll track it on Futurecast coming up.
Strong winds are fueling this massive fire in Baltimore, why officials say this is a challenge to contain. In efforts to save a local forest, what a nonprofit is doing to preserve this 30-acre forest in Lewis. And Georgetown is getting into the holiday spirit. A look at the annual Christmas parade filled with joy and light.
This is CoastTV News Today.
Good morning. It's Friday, December 6th. I'm Elisa Weber, and thank you for being up with us during our 6 o'clock hour. And on a cold morning like this, I'm really happy to be in the studio with First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahey. Bob, waking up this morning and walking out the door, you really woke up by all that cold air that hit you.
Absolutely, Elisa. And I'm used to seeing you layered up with the Coast TV beanie on and gloves, but I'm glad you're in the warmer studio this morning. And it is cold out there this morning, obviously. 26 Salisbury, 27 in Georgetown, 25 in Milton with Ocean Pines at 26. And we've got a breeze as well, around 5 to 15 miles per hour at times, gusting near 20. And you know what that means? Feels like temperatures are down there. Feels like 19 in Salisbury, 20 in Seaford and Georgetown with the wind, and 20 in Ocean City, 27 in Rehoboth. Bottom line, bundle up, take it slow this morning to warm up the car and get the kids ready to go to school as well. As we're looking at clear skies, a few snow showers downwind of the lakes across the northeast. But for us, it's just a cold this morning as we're below freezing at 7 and just around the freezing mark at 9. By noon, sunshine, but very cold, mid-30s. And I'm thinking only upper 30s with sunshine this afternoon, and then plummeting temperatures again this evening. And it's going to be a cold ferry ride over to Cape May and back. Temperatures below freezing early part of the morning. Gusty winds out of the northwest making it feel like 20s, and actual temperatures only upper 30s by early afternoon. At least we'll see full sunshine.
Thank you, Bob. And new this morning, strong winds are fueling a massive fire at a Baltimore wood waste collection yard. The fire is burning in the Woodbury neighborhood near Interstate 83. Officials say the blaze could continue well into today, and the fire began shortly after 5 p.m. in a large storage area with trees and logs stacked about 30 feet tall. Officials so far say this fire has been a challenge to contain. And happening today, the controversial proposed Belhaven Hotel in downtown Rehoboth Beach is making headlines once again. According to a Planning Commission agenda, the Commission will discuss a decision made by the Board of Adjustment regarding plans to build a 4-story hotel right where Candy Kitchen currently sits on the boardwalk. Now, it's not clear what this new agenda item is about, but it does say the Planning Commission will take the legal basis for the Board of Adjustment's decision and potential appeal. And the Belhaven Hotel has been the subject of many back-and-forth meetings and requests, most recently about off-site parking. This new meeting is taking place today at 1:30. And also happening today, plans for 90 townhouses are front and center in Lewis once again. The Overfall Preserve on Savannah Road goes in front of the Lewis Planning Commission. That will happen today at 9 a.m. And according to the agenda, the Commission may give recommendations on the Overfall Preserve site plan to the City Council for review. And we're going to take a live look outside right now at Rockefeller Center, looking at that Christmas tree. It's so beautiful and all lit up. And now back home, it was just a few hours ago that caroling on the Circle returned to Georgetown on a chilly but festive night. Thursday night, the town had their annual caroling on the Circle. There was dancing, waving, and a lot of Christmas caroling. All this as cars, floats, and people all made their way around the Circle. The special holiday event also hosts a food drive where they have already collected more than 1,700 food items. And organizers say they will continue to collect until the end of the month. We spoke with locals who say the event is a positive experience.
It's pretty nice, and especially when you're with somebody you care about, so it makes it better.
It's great for the community, honestly, and all the kids get to come together and get to see the tree lit, so it's great.
Caroling on the Circle has a long history. It started back in 1984 and is still going strong today. Over the past 41 years, the event has collected more than 800,000 food items for those in need. And in Lewis, many locals gathered in big showing of support for the Forest Street Preserve. The nonprofit and Greater Lewis Foundation are working to permanently preserve 30 acres of land with environmental and historical significance. Thursday, the organization took time to thank local businesses that have donated their time or money to the initiative. Campaign Chair Jim Ford says it's a perfect example of Lewis coming together to protect the city's history and natural beauty.
The businesses, the restaurants, and some other businesses have stepped up and done a contribution to our efforts in our campaign, and we were trying to assist them in promoting, those events. So this is just a camaraderie and part of the whole partnership arrangement that reflects Lewis.
And some of the businesses highlighted include Nicola's Pizza and Agave. And happening now, a Salisbury man is facing charges after police say high technology helped catch the suspect who led police on a chase in Ocean City. According to the department, Jamie Ruark was caught with a stolen car, then drove away, crashing into a parked car and then ran away. But officers say they did use a drone to find him. And new this morning, taking the worry out of dealing with a drought on Delmarva. The Delaware River Basin Committee is taking steps to protect against running out of water. And according to the agency, it declared a water supply emergency and passed 2 resolutions that would work with reservoirs nearby. One plan would cooperate with reservoirs in New York and New Jersey to keep water at a safe level while conditions persist. And we are now taking a live look at the White House, and the Trump transition team is working hard to prepare for the changes the administration plans to make. This week, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy met with lawmakers where they laid out their vision for President-elect Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, commission. Also, Pete Hegseth, Trump's pick for defense secretary, faces the reality that he may not have the votes to push him over the finish line. NBC's Bree Jackson shows us what lawmakers are saying about the future of our government.
Billionaire Elon Musk and entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy meeting with lawmakers to lay out their ideas to reduce federal spending as the heads of the Department of Government Efficiency.
We take over in January, and until then, the big government Democrats are still in charge, and they're spending money, in our view, recklessly. And so, yes, we've had a lot of discussions over the last couple of days about what our authority would be to claw some of that back and to stop it.
Musk has called for $2 trillion in cuts, which could include slashing the federal workforce. Many Republicans expressed excitement while acknowledging changing the way the government operates would take time.
We're just talking about the art of the possible, kind of the metes and bounds of things that we can do quickly, things that will take a longer time, require enabling legislation, but it was a good discussion.
Others say the committee would be a waste of time if Congress fails to act on proposed cuts.
The members have got to have the guts to pull the trigger.
Meanwhile, President-elect Trump's pick for Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth claims he's a changed man following allegations of mistreatment of women and excessive drinking.
I'm a different man than I was years ago, and that's a redemption story that I think a lot of Americans appreciate.
Sources tell NBC News at least 6 Republican lawmakers are not ready to confirm his nomination. Despite that, Hegseth says he's staying in the fight.
I'm here with the support of President Donald Trump. As long as he supports me, which he told me this morning, I'll be here.
At an event in New York Thursday night, the president-elect continued his post-election victory lap while laying out his vision for his second administration. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
We're just getting started this morning on Coast TV News Today. Coming up, problems in Peddlers Village. We'll show you why businesses in the area say the road work is making them lose out on money. One hotel in Rehoboth is hoping to improve. We'll tell you what new features owners are looking to add. And higher prices at Chipotle are not popular among customers. We'll tell you why the company says the food has become more expensive. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
These fields are empty now, but soon they'll be alive.
Some teams can only dream to play it because they can't afford it. And that is why Toyota is sponsoring Delmarva's Dream Team.
We're looking for teams from any sport and any level. Each month, your Delmarva Toyota dealer will give one local team a $1,000 grant. And after the year, one finalist will receive an additional $3,000.
Nominate your dream team at DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com under the Features tab.
DSN's Delmarva's Dream Team, sponsored by your local Toyota dealer.
We're looking for our first house. We're growing a family. The Parker Group and our realtor, Jen, they were great. Helped us get our first home. That was a very smooth, easy process, especially for our first time. family expanded a little bit more, we went right to the Parker Group because how easy it was the first time. And before we knew it, here we are in our next home, and we love it.
Our experience with the Parker Group was seamless.
Our realtor and the Parker Group was almost like a family in a way. They were there for us when we needed them. That was a big thing.
100% we would go with the Parker Group again.
Mondays at 5 on Big 107.7. It's time to huddle up and talk football.
We're talking touchdowns, tackles, and everything in between. From game-changing plays to the latest news around the league.
We'll take a deep dive into all of the plays that made a difference.
We'll see you in the end zone.
Catch the End Zone, Mondays at 5 on Big 107.7. Sponsored by Tyndall's Casual Furniture and North Star Heating and Air Conditioning.
Get ready for game day with the latest gear from dsngear.com. Whether you're a proud parent, a dedicated superfan, or just love local teams, there's gear for everyone. Apparel, totes, mugs, tumblers, and more. Perfect for cheering on your kid or just repping Delmarva sports in style. Visit dsngear.com today to find the perfect pieces and make every game day even better. Everything you need to celebrate Delmarva sports. dsngear.com.
Just about 6:12 on this cold Friday morning Boardwalk Plaza Camp. We've got some brave folks out there braving the elements, bundled up, walking fast. 27 degrees right now, and we're into the mid to upper 20s. A little warmer in Ocean City, 30, but the rest of us are in the 20s. It's breezy and cold. Winds gusting to 20 miles per hour on the beaches. That's why they're all bundled up. And we have feels like temperatures in the teens and 20s right now. We are looking at clear skies, and that'll be the case today. Some snow showers toward north and west, but those are going to dry up, but our flow remains out of the northwest, and it is cold. If you're heading to the coffee house Jabba the Hutt, get the play on words there from Star Wars, go with the extra large coffee today. 38, sunny and cold this afternoon.
Thank you, Bob. And if you want to shape Georgetown's future, the town has one position on the Planning Commission open until June of next year. Candidates must be at least 21 years old, a U.S. and Delaware citizen, and have an interest in urban and rural planning and development. If interested in the position, send a letter to the Planning Department by January 3rd. And for more information on this position and the requirements, check out CoastTV.com. And new this morning, Delta is giving away Easy Pass transponders. The agency says its annual free transponder event will end on December 31st, and people looking to take part in the opportunity must first open a new Easy Pass account. And according to the agency, people can sign up online or in person. And inflation, that's the reason why you've been paying more for your burrito bowl from Chipotle. The Mexican chain says 2% rise in menu prices was necessary to offset an increase in prices for ingredients. And Chipotle says ingredients like avocados and dairy are now more expensive for them to buy. It's in third quarter earnings call in October. The company said its food, beverage, and packaging costs were nearly 1% higher than the year earlier. And McDonald's seems to be giving the people what they want. The restaurant announced the snack wrap will return next year. Now, if you're not familiar, the snack wrap is chicken in a tortilla wrap, and it's available with various toppings and sauces. And the announcement comes only days after the food chain announced that its McRib sandwich would also make a comeback. And still ahead, One Rehoboth Beach Hotel is hoping to improve. We'll tell you how many decades owners say it's been since the last renovation.
And a very cold start across Delmarva, including Cambridge, 30 degrees, not as cold as some other places inland because you're on the water, but it's going to be a very cold day. It's a cold start to the day, feeling like teens with the wind. It remains cold into the first half of the weekend, and then a warm up, then rain chances for next week. Your full forecast coming up in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
As temperatures drop, FH Fur invites you to be part of something truly heartwarming, our Fall into Comfort Toy Drive. Through December 15th for only $29, the experts at FH Fur will perform a comprehensive heating system inspection, ensuring your home stays snug through the chilly months ahead. The best part? 100% of the proceeds will go to the United States Marine Corps Reserve's Toys for Tots. Schedule your heating inspection today with FH Fur.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware is an award-winning waterfront restaurant serving fresh, local seafood. Catch 54 features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple coastal cuisine with house favorites including our signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, and our famous 54 burger. Catch 54 offers delicious, chef-inspired nightly specials, a raw bar, a Wine Spectator winning wine list and monthly wine dinners, and the best happy hour in town. Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Delmarva's Holiday House, sponsored by Beta Beach Builders.
The time is now 6:16 and we're going to take a live look outside at Lewis this morning. And Bob, you were saying earlier that the temperatures are in the teens. That's great. Now, if you're playing football tonight or this weekend, I think people want to know, are they going to be playing in the teens? I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah, well, I want to stress, Elisa, that it's the feels-like temperatures that are in the teens. If that's any consolation, that's with the wind, but actual temperatures are in the 20s. And I want to fast forward to Saturday because this is our Friday Night Lights forecast, the Saturday edition for the state championships in Annapolis for tomorrow afternoon, sponsored by DSM Plus. And I think we're hanging on to decent weather. It's just going to be cold in Annapolis Saturday afternoon around 3:30 at kickoff, 39 degrees. You're going to want to bundle up, and at halftime it's getting dark, it's cold, temperatures falling to near freezing, so make sure you bundle up if you're headed to the big game, and obviously bundle up out the door this morning. Very cold. Rehoboth and Bethany Beach 27, also 27 Delmar and Georgetown, Salisbury 26, Milton at 26 degrees, and yeah, we've got the wind not as ferocious as yesterday with gusts over 40 miles per hour. We don't have that. It's breezy with gusts up to about 20 miles per hour in some places, so the feels like temperatures 19 in Salisbury, feels like 26 in Ocean Pines, 22 in Bethany Beach. So bundle up out the door. You can see the white look on the satellite picture, that very cold air reflecting back to space, and even some snow showers coming out of the Poconos and then drying up before they get here, but they're up into the lee of the lakes as well. Some snow squalls from New England into Pennsylvania. It's that very cold air pouring in out of the northwest over the warmer lake waters, and all that cold air with high pressure pouring down all the way down into the southeast. So really much of the country is seeing a lot of cold air as we go through today. 28 and mid to upper 20s this morning on Futurecast at 7. We're below freezing, even a lot of places still below freezing mid-morning. And by noon, lots of sunshine, not helping much. 36 Salisbury, 35 in Millsboro. We're only getting into the upper 30s for a lot of us. Maybe a lot of us could be stuck in the mid-30s. And then cooling down this evening, below freezing if you're out checking out holiday lights, heading out to dinner. It will be very cold. And as we go through the overnight into tomorrow morning, I think some places well inland, lower 20s and 20s to near 30 at the beaches. Sunshine on Saturday, a little warmer with lower 40s, so that's a slight improvement, but a bigger warm up into Sunday. In the morning, some clouds and mid to upper 30s and 40s. But by the afternoon, we're into the mid 50s. That will be much better. Feels like temperatures this morning not great, into the teens and 20s. And by this afternoon, we're still feeling like mid to upper 20s. And then tonight feeling like 20s, and Saturday morning feeling like teens and 20s. A little bit improvement by Saturday afternoon with feels like temperatures in the 30s. And in our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, this is into next week. We're looking better, normal conditions, milder, and then also rain chances later Monday, maybe a little break Tuesday, but then heavier rain builds in later Tuesday into Wednesday. This could be a big soaker. This could be a decent sized system with snow well to our west and north, and then it dries out on Thursday. We'll continue to watch watch that system. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast, 38 sunshine today, 23 tomorrow morning. Hope you've winterized your house and cars. Saturday, 41, and then mid-50s Sunday. Monday, 57 with showers, 61 Tuesday. That's a real mild day. And then I think Wednesday could be the real wet day with wind too, 58 degrees. And then sunshine on Thursday, sharply colder, a high of 43.
Thank you, Bob. And in Rehoboth Beach, the Beachview Hotel has been a staple along Wilmington Avenue for decades, but now the owners want some much-needed upgrades. The property owner says no major renovations have been done since the 1980s. Now the company says it's time to bring the hotel up to date. During a recent Rehoboth Planning Commission meeting, the hotel says it wants to add more suites, a hot tub, and a new elevator as a part of the upgrades. Some people in Rehoboth tell us they're on board with the plan.
I could understand if they wanted to raise the height of the building, which would be obtrusive to other people on the beach. But if it's just the inside, I think that's a good thing.
And city officials tell CoastTV that no date has been set for the next time these upgrades will be discussed. And this is now going to bring us to our CoastTV poll. We want to know, should more hotels in Rehoboth update? And so far, about 39% of you say some, not at all. And about 36% say yes, so it's almost a tie between the top two. And if you haven't voted yet, you can still do so at coasttvnews.com or on the mobile app. And up next on Coast TV News today, problems in Peddler's Village. We'll tell you why one business says the roadwork is impacting their business. Don't go anywhere.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner. Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Dedication, determination, and drive. That's what's needed to be a DSN Scholar Athlete, brought to you by your Salisbury Honda dealer.
Each month, we'll award a $1,000 scholarship to a Delmarva senior that excels in the classroom and in sports.
They must have a B average or higher and a drive for good sportsmanship.
Nominate your champion today on the Features tab on DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com.
The DSN Scholar Athlete, sponsored by your Salisbury Honda dealer.
Born in the stars, formed in the earth, shaped by designers around the world, and curated by Khalsa Jewelers in Lewis. Paul Chen, also known as Sunder Khalsa, is a meditation and yoga master as well as the owner of Khalsa Jewelers.
At Khalsa Jewelers, we offer signature pieces to celebrate love in those special moments in our life. Peace to all, light to all, love to all. Celebrate with us at historic Lewis and Rehoboth Beach.
You'll be walking in a winter wonderland at Bella Terra's Garden Center this holiday season. From freshly cut Christmas trees and handmade wreaths to poinsettias and Christmas ornaments, let Bella Terra deck your halls and trim your tree. You'll love Christmas shopping at Bella Terra Garden Center as we transform into your ultimate Christmas destination. Bella Terra Landscapes and Garden Center, your Christmas tree headquarters. Bella Terra is located right off Route 16 and Ellendale, Delaware.
For many in our community, the holidays can bring about stress as they strive to create unforgettable moments.
That's where the Bless Our Children campaign can help.
Every penny you give helps families right here on Delmarva.
You can help local children by accepting the Shell Brothers Bless Our Children Challenge. As our thank you, we'll list our business name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll.
You can donate by sending a check or money order to the address on the screen or online at blessourchildren.org.
Together we can make the holidays this year a special one.
Happening now after a years-long roadwork project on Route 24, local businesses say they are still hurting. And this is in the Peddler's Village. Specifically, one business, the general store, said it lost hundreds of thousands of dollars due to that roadwork. And Marisa Alonso, who works at Amore Pizza, says the roadwork has also been annoying customers.
Yeah, we get a lot of comments from customers complaining about it, especially locals, because they don't really like all the changes or all the people moving down here.
And the road work wrapped up on May 24th, and the last project is actually going to be work on Angola Road. And that portion of Route 24 work was just one small sliver of overall plans for the highway. A Delta presentation outlines 7 major projects over 3 years, including widening Route 24 between Love Creek Elementary and Route 1. And we're going to bring back in First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahey. And Bob, it's a beautiful day to go to the beach. Yes, the wind. See, that's all I can think about is the wind.
I know you're rushing to get to the beach,
I am.
Alicia,
I'm going right after work
not
today.
Get a spot.
I am. I know a lot of people are going to be there. I know it.
I think you're not going to have a problem. I just have a hunch because it will be cold out there. Lots of sunshine. We're below freezing at the beaches this morning. Bundle up. 38 at noon for Assateague and Chincoteague, and then obviously dropping temperatures at dark. Fenwick Island and Ocean City, very cold for you. I think you're only into the upper 30s. Lots of sunshine. So believe it or not, you still need that sunscreen, even though it is almost wintertime. Cambridge the next 3 days, we've got changes. 38 today, 41 Saturday, and then nice, downright balmy on Sunday, 56. Similar conditions in Crisfield, a little breezy today, 38, 42 for Crisfield on Saturday, and then 54 on Sunday. Then it's even warmer heading into next week, and then that's when we have a chance of increasing rain, especially for the middle part of the week. I'll have much more on your forecast coming up in the next half hour.
Thank you, Bob. And it is chilly outside, but the holiday spirit will definitely keep you warm this weekend. Here's Christina DeRobertis with your cool things to do.
Sure, you might be busy shopping, wrapping gifts, or baking cookies this weekend, but take some time to have some festive fun with your friends and family, and you can start in Milton, where the Holly Festival kicks off at 9 a.m. Saturday downtown. Get ready for food trucks, face painting, and a chance to meet Santa himself. Or head to Rehoboth for the 3rd annual Santa Bar Crawl on Saturday. It starts at 1 p.m. on the boardwalk. You can dress as the big guy or just bring your holiday spirit, and don't forget donations for Toys for Tots. In Milford, Big Oyster Brewery is having its first ever tree lighting from 2 to 7 on Saturday. There's going to be live music, Christmas caroling, a hot chocolate bar, and Santa will be there too. You should also bring a food donation for the food bank. And don't forget all the parades this weekend. The holiday spirit takes to the streets in Selbyville Friday night, in Ocean City and Lewis on Saturday. For event details, tickets, and more, you know what to do. Just head to CoastTV.com and click on Cool Things to Do.
Here at North Bay Marina, we know that boaters have the most fun.
This holiday season, the Roxana Fire Department is helping children in the community with their annual Santa Parade. From now until Christmas, help fill their sleigh with donations of toys and clothes. For dates and times, head to the Roxana Volunteer Fire Company's event page on Facebook.
If you know a high school student on Delmarva with a passion for agriculture or the culinary arts,
nominate them to become a WBOC Mount Air Farm to Table Scholarship winner.
The people who grow and prepare our food are more important than ever.
We are looking for 10 graduating seniors with a passion for feeding the world like we do at Mount Air Farms.
Nominees must have a 3.5 GPA or better, be an active participant in farming or culinary programs, and spend time giving back to the community.
Go to WBOC.com to nominate today.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
Avery Hall Insurance Group has set the standard for trusted insurance service for nearly a century, earning an impeccable reputation in the local community and across the Mid-Atlantic. We are excited to announce a brand new location in Selbyville, Delaware. Whether you need Medicare supplements, health, home and condo insurance, employee benefits, or life insurance, Avery Hall has you covered. Our agents can help you select personalized coverage from our vast network of reliable carriers and provide year-round support. Avery Hall, insurance solutions for today's world.
This holiday season, the Roxana Fire Department is helping children in the community with their annual Santa Parade. From now until Christmas, help fill their sleigh with donations of toys and clothes. For dates and times, head to the Roxana Volunteer Fire Company's event page on Facebook.
Now on Coast TV News.
It's a cold and breezy Friday morning, and with the winds, it's feeling like teens and 20s out the door. Bundle up. It remains cold into the first half of the weekend, then a warm up with rain likely next week. I'll track it on Futurecast coming up.
And crews are struggling to contain this fire in Baltimore. Details about the strong blaze being fueled by intense winds. And forest preservation efforts in Lewis, how a local nonprofit is trying to protect this piece of land. And caroling, lights, and more, a look at how the town of Georgetown got into the holiday spirit.
This is Coast TV News Today.
Good morning. It's Friday, December 6th. Thank you for joining us. I'm Elisa Weber. It's now 6:30 on this Friday morning, and First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahey is going to join us. Bob, are you happy that it's Friday? I'm excited that it's Friday.
I'm more than happy, Elisa. I'm ecstatic. And I know you are too. Of course, Friday, it's finally here. Ending the work week. Yeah, it's been a long week, and it's been a cold end to the week. My goodness, out the door it's cold, but at least we don't have those ferocious winds like we saw yesterday, but still cold. 26 Salisbury, 27 Rehoboth, Bethany Beach, 27 in Georgetown, 26 in Milton right now. We have a bit of a breeze, not as strong as yesterday, so we'll call it breezy, not windy, but still those winds gusting 15 up to close to 20 miles per hour. So it feels like temperatures 19 in Salisbury, 20 in Georgetown, 27 in Rehoboth. Bottom line, bundle up, warm up the car, bundle up the kids as well. We're looking at clear skies. We could see maybe a few clouds later. We have snow showers up across Pennsylvania and up into New England, but we're not going to see that. We're just going to see the cold northwest winds, and we're still below freezing even through mid-morning. And then by noon, it's a little better, but still very cold, only mid-30s and maybe upper 30s for highs this afternoon, but feeling much colder with the wind. So stay in the sun and out of the wind as we go through the days. Those winds are still pretty breezy, highs into the upper 30s, but there is a warm up on the way and rain into next week. I'll have much more in your forecast coming up a little bit later on.
Thank you, Bob. And this morning, strong winds are fueling a massive fire at the Baltimore Wood Waste Collection Yard. The fire is burning in the Woodbury neighborhood near Interstate 83, and officials say that blaze could continue well into today. The fire began shortly after 5 p.m. in a large storage area with trees and logs stacked about 30 feet tall. And officials say so far the fire has been a challenge to contain. And happening today, the controversial proposed Belhaven Hotel in downtown Rehoboth Beach is making headlines once again. According to a Planning Commission agenda, the commission will discuss a decision made by the Board of Adjustment regarding plans to build a 4-story hotel right where Candy Kitchen currently sits on the boardwalk. Now, it's not clear what this new agenda item is about, but it does say the Planning Commission will talk the legal basis for the Board of Adjustment's decision and a potential appeal. And now the Belhaven Hotel has been the subject of many back-and-forth meetings and requests, most recently about off-site parking. This new meeting is taking place today at 1:30. And also happening today, plans for 90 townhouses are front and center in Lewis once again. The Overfall Preserve on Savannah Road goes in front of the Lewis Planning Commission today at 9 a.m. And according to the agenda, the commission may give recommendations on the Overfall Preserve site plan to the City Council for review. And we're now going to take a live look outside at Rockefeller Center, and we're going to look at that Christmas tree. And across the country, there have been many Christmas events getting into the holiday spirit. And it was only a few hours ago that caroling on the Circle returned to Georgetown on a chilly but festive night. Thursday night, the town had their annual caroling on the Circle, and a big part of that tradition is the food drive. And Coast TV reporter Brendan Conroy shows us how many locals came out to share the holiday spirit.
Dancing, waving, and a lot of Christmas caroling. And of course, marching bands. All at the popular Caroling on the Circle Christmas Parade in Georgetown.
It is freezing out here.
Cars, floats, and people all made their way around the circle. One couple says the parade is best when you have someone to share it with.
It's pretty nice, and especially when you're with somebody you care about, so it makes it better.
Even the Grinch enjoys the parade.
It's great for the community, honestly, and all the kids get to come together and get to see the tree lit, so it's great.
The special holiday event also hosts a food drive where they have already collected more than 1,700 food items, and they will continue to collect until the end of the month. If the hot chocolate or hand warmers aren't quite doing the trick of keeping everyone warm, it's the joy and excitement from the kids and their families all around the circle that's keeping everyone cozy. Even Santa made the trip from the North Pole, and he agrees it's all about the kiddos.
We're here for the kids, and hopefully the cold weather's not going to keep them home tonight. It's just it's a great feeling to be out here, and a great atmosphere.
Georgetown spreading the holiday joy. For CoastTV News, I'm Brendan Conroy.
Caroling on the Circle has a long history. It started back in 1984 and is still going strong today. And over the past 41 years, the event has collected more than 800,000 food items for those in need. And happening now, a Salisbury man is facing charges after police say high technology helped catch the suspect who led police on a chase through Ocean City. According to the police department, Jamie Ruark was caught with a stolen car, then drove away, crashing into a parked car and then ran away. But officers say they did use a drone to find him hiding. And we're now taking a live look at our nation's capital, and here Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy met with lawmakers Thursday, where they laid out their vision for President-elect Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, or the DOGE Commission. The two men are laying out their ideas to reduce federal spending as the heads of the Department of Government Efficiency. Musk has called for $2 trillion in cuts, which could include slashing the federal workforce. Many Republicans expressed excitement while acknowledging changing the way the government operates would take time. However, others say the committee would be a waste of time if Congress fails to act on the proposed cuts.
Take over in January, and until then, the big government Democrats are still in charge, and they're spending money, in our view, recklessly. And so, yes, we've had a lot of discussions over the last couple of days about what our authority would be to claw some of that back and to stop it.
We're just talking about the art of the possible, kind of the metes and bounds of things that we can do quickly, things that will take a longer time, require enabling legislation, but it was a good discussion.
At an event on Thursday in New York, President Trump continued his post-election victory lap while laying out his vision for his second administration. And we have a lot more news to get to. Don't go anywhere. Coming up, Lewis parking problems. We'll tell you why DelDOT is recommending no parking signs in one area of the city and how one business owner says this change will impact him. And no key player, no problem for James M. Bennett. We'll show you highlights from the Bayside basketball game. Don't go anywhere.
Calling all comic collectors, anime lovers, gamers, and pop culture fans, make your way to Ocean City Comic Con December 14th and 15th at the Roland E. Powell Convention Center, featuring over 200 vendors, artists, and special guests. Plus, take a pic with your favorite comic book hero, take part in a costume contest, and so much more. Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday 11 to 4. Tickets start at $10 with discounts in costume or donating a non-perishable food item. For more info, go to oceancitycomiccon.com.
Okay, Dad, I'm ready to start learning about the family business.
My son, there is a lot to know.
At Imperial Granite and Quartz, we do countertops from affordable to exquisite. We carry full slabs in stock so our customers can see exactly what they're getting. And all fabrication is done on site.
We do things right.
Imperial Granite and Quartz, under one roof with that cabin store and Matt the Carpet Guy at the Salisbury Design Center. The perfect team for your design dreams, South Salisbury Boulevard.
In Sussex County, Beach Mobile Home and RV Supply has the parts you need. Powered by over 30,000 square feet of inventory at brass sales and an amazingly knowledgeable staff, we offer plumbing, electrical, windows, doors, tubs, showers, and even roofing and skirting for your manufactured home. Plus an extensive selection of parts and supplies for your RV no matter the class, size, or style. Beach Mobile Home and RV Supply in Long Neck, Delaware. Your home improvement superstore for all your manufactured housing and RV needs.
The most incredible shopping on the beach, Blooming Boutique. Fashion, jewelry, and accessories as cool as an ocean breeze. You'll love this place. We put a smile on your face. You'll love this place. It's Blooming Boutique. Fashion, jewelry.
Happy holidays from Blooming Boutique with 4 convenient locations, 2 in Lewis, Long Neck and Milford, and bloomingboutique.com.
6:39 on this very cold Friday morning. You're starting to see some daylight on the Tyndall's Casual Furniture camera. 27 in Laurel. Boy, it's feeling much colder with the wind right now. Here's the actual temperatures. 27 in Rehoboth and Bethany Beach and Georgetown. 25 in Ocean Pines. And right now it's 25 in Seaford. You can see the winds gusting now 10 to close to 20 miles per hour at the coast right now. Feels like temperature 19 in Salisbury, 21 in Bethany Beach. Ooh, really cold. 20 in Georgetown. And clouds and radar, seeing a few clouds, but all in all, we're looking at lots of sunshine, some snow showers well to our north and west, but it's just the cold air that will be funneling down and affecting us for today. We're all feeling the effects, so make sure the kids are bundled up. You see a little stop sign pop out on the bus. Make sure you stop for the big yellow bus. 26 off to school, very cold for the kiddos, and 37 heading home despite lots of sunshine, feeling colder with the wind. Umbrella giveaway winner today is George from Lewis. Congratulations to George. He has a brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and CoastTV.
Thank you, Bob. And if you want to shape Georgetown's future, the town has one position on the Planning Commission open until June of next year. Candidates must be at least 21 years old, a U.S. and Delaware citizen, and have an interest in urban and rural planning and development. If you're interested in the position, send a letter to the Planning Department by January 3rd. And for more on this and the full list of requirements, check out CoastTV.com. And new this morning, Delta is giving away Easy Pass transponders. The agency says its annual free transponder event will end on December 31st. People looking to take part in the opportunity first must open a new Easy Pass account. And according to the agency, people can sign up online or in person. And join us this Sunday for Sunday Night Football. It's the Chiefs versus the Chargers. Pre-game starts right here at 7 on CoastTV, and then stay tuned after the game for your local news.
Delvarma Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Well, it was the big question mark going into this basketball season. And last night, we got our first answer. How would Bennett look without Jace Hudson, without Darion Collins? Clips taking on Kent Island and Stevensville first quarter. Buccaneers' Robert Butler getting up for the rejection and turn away that shot attempt. Now a chance for the Clippers in transition. Allen Butler, he can bounce too. Another block for KI. Stevensville boys up to end the first. To the second, JMB flash of the defense. Zakai Smullen with the steal, and he takes it all the way to the rack for the and one. Then check out this end-to-end action. Butler first, all the way to the cup for Kent Island. His layup off the mark, but Allen Butler there to clean up. Now it's the Clippers' turn. Long pass ahead to Smullen, spin cycle, layup. Clippers leading big at this point. It's 46-28 at the half. In the third quarter, the offense kept humming. Jaden Cologne rattling in the three ball. And then Ben Singletary. Knock it off. The pump fake, the handles. Pretty stuff from the Clippers. It was 60-46 headed to the fourth. But hold everything. Cameron Green, southpaw, three ball, nylon. Buccaneers cut the deficit to single digits. But just when things got dicey, Smullen playing closer. 75-68 the final as JMB picks up a tough road win. Tonight, we're going to hit the road to Berlin for Decatur Wrestling. Join us at 6. Let Over Sports.
And coming up tonight on DSN, your game of the night at 6 p.m., watch Stephen Decatur take on Urbana in wrestling. Then at 10 p.m., it's Nittany Game Week, and at 10:30, it's the final score. And for your DSN Plus app exclusives, today, first at 5:30, it's peak tip-off at Chesapeake College. And also at that time, you can watch Sussex Academy face off against Delmarva Christian in boys basketball. And at 5:45, it's Cape Henlopen and Lake Forest in boys basketball. And at 6 p.m., you can watch Colonel Richardson take on Pocomoke in basketball. And Stephen Decatur High School's football team is headed back to the state championship tomorrow. Tune into the Delmarva Sports Network for a live analysis of the game. At 3 p.m., DSN will host the Stephen Decatur Road to the Championship special. That will lead into the watch party at 3:30. Stephen Decatur will be taking on Huntingtown on Saturday at 3:30 in Annapolis. And entertainment news now from the latest star-studded film festival to a music film on the really big screen. David Daniel has details in today's Hollywood Minute.
Why is it you're always causing some sort of commotion?
don't cause commotions. I am one.
Wicked star Cynthia Erivo has traded the Yellow Brick Road and Emerald City for the Red Sea, specifically Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, for the 4th Red Sea International Film Festival. Her Wicked co-star Michelle Yeoh was also there for opening night, along with Emily Blunt, Eva Longoria, Will Smith, and competition jury president Spike Lee.
You could tell it was going to be a good cruise, but people wouldn't even book the band.
We knew something was in the air. I could feel it around me.
Everyone said, you're mad, completely crazy. But I knew this was going to be the way to go.
Becoming Led Zeppelin is the first officially sanctioned film about the iconic group. The docu-concert film explores the band's origins, featuring rare footage and interviews with the typically private musicians. Becoming Led Zeppelin arrives in IMAX theaters February 7th, with preview screenings in select markets February 5th. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
During the holiday season, Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign works to bring the Christmas spirit to everyone. And we like to share the cards and the donations we have received. This card is from Sandy in Georgetown. Thank you so much for sending your card and your donation. And we still need your help to make sure every child on Delmarva has that special present to open on Christmas morning. Already, the initiative has raised over $210,000. And to donate online, visit blessourchildren.org. And today's Holiday House is coming to us from a family in Seaford. On your screen right now is a beautiful tree sitting perfectly in the corner of what looks like a very cozy home. And this will light up the entire room at night. I can see it's so beautiful. And this picture was submitted to us by Fred and Tiffany in Seaford. Happy holidays. And we want to see more of your bright lights and festive setups. You can submit your pictures and videos right now at coasttv.com/holidayhouse.
We're looking at a beautiful live camera in Lewis right now, daybreak, and we're seeing the weather station there getting a workout, the little propeller spinning from the wind. It's cold out there. 26 in Lewis right now, feeling colder with the wind. Teens in some places. It's remaining cold into the first half of the weekend, then a warm up, then rain for the next part as we go into next week, I should say, especially the middle part of next week. I'll have your full forecast details coming up in 2 minutes.
NBC Nightly News. Weeknights at 6:30 on Coast TV.
Welcome to Beach Barrels. No matter where you're from, everyone is a local. Fun times and good vibes await with a wide variety of craft brews, plus our award-winning Primo Hoagies made fresh daily. Dance the night away at the best live music venue in Ocean City. And there's never a bad seat to catch your favorite sports team. Dine in or relax on our outside deck with comfortable seating and beautiful palm trees for a cozy, tropical atmosphere. Beach Barrels open 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. at 132nd and Coastal Highway.
We are looking for your help with the next Coast Country Cares event sponsored by Spicer Brothers Construction. Stop by the center at Salisbury near the food court on Saturday, December 7th from 11 to 1. We will be collecting new unwrapped toys for Toys for Tots. Please help make a child on Delmarva very happy this Christmas morning with your toy donations. Coast Country Cares from Spicer Brothers. For your last roof installed by the best, the only choice is Spicer Brothers.
As temperatures drop, FH Fur invites you to be part of something truly heartwarming, our Fall into Comfort Toy Drive. Through December 15th for only $29, the experts at FH Fur will perform a comprehensive heating system inspection, ensuring your home stays snug through the chilly months ahead. The best part? 100% of the proceeds will go to the United States Marine Corps Reserve's Toys for Tots. Schedule your heating inspection today with FH Fur.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
The time is now 6:48, and we're going to take a live look outside at Laurel this morning. And Bob, we see that beautiful sun coming up, but I think you need to have a talk with the sun because it's not warm. It's not doing its job.
Just call up the sun and say, listen, sun, can you shine a little brighter, a little warmer today?
Work on it.
Yeah, the sun's trying. It's that time of the year where the sun angle's low. It's not as hot as it is in the summertime. It's trying. Sometimes it underperforms, but it's going to try really hard today, but not really warm us up a lot. We're looking at 38 the high today. Average high is 53, so way below average. 41 Saturday, and then, whoa, look at this. We go above average on Sunday, up to 56, 57 on Monday, and then 61 on Tuesday, and then increasing rain chances. So, boy, 60s are going to feel wonderful after this cold snap. Temperatures are cold right now, 26 in Delmar, Salisbury, 25 in Ocean Pines, 27 in Seaford, Rehoboth, and Bethany Beach as well. And we've got a wind. It's not ferocious like it was yesterday, but still breezy and still seeing gusts near 20 miles per hour at the coast. So it feels like 19 in Salisbury with the wind, 21 at Bethany Beach, 26 in Milton. So bundle up, cover the extremities as we go through the morning hours. Looks like we have a bad frame in the satellite picture giving us a big white flash there, but in any case, we have clear skies and some snow flurries moving out of the mountains of Pennsylvania, but drying up before they get here, but still some lake effect snow squalls there. Nothing like they had a few days ago, but it's that very cold air moving across the warmer lake waters as we continue to see this cold air pouring out of Canada with Arctic high pressure. You can see much of the eastern half of the nation is just locked in with this cold, dry weather. Here's Futurecast this morning, still way below freezing, and even at 9 o'clock, we're still below freezing in many places. So take it slow this morning, warm up the car, and Futurecast does have us above freezing barely by noon into the mid-30s, and I'm hoping for upper 30s this afternoon, but it might be a struggle with that northwest wind. At least we have sunshine, maybe a few clouds this evening. If you're checking out some lights or just going out for your Friday evening, it's going to be cold, so make sure you bundle up. And by Saturday morning, some interior areas could see lower 20s while we're close to 30 at the beaches. A little bit of improvement on Saturday with lower 40s in the afternoon. Then the winds turn southwest. We get a few more clouds, and it's a milder start, so to speak, Sunday morning with 30s and 40s, and this is nice into the mid to upper 50s by Sunday afternoon. But first things first, feeling like teens and 20s this morning, only feeling like upper 20s this afternoon, and another cold start Saturday morning, and not as bad with the wind chills tomorrow afternoon, but still cold. But better news into next week, normal conditions, meaning highs in the 50s, even 60s, and rain later Monday, maybe a little break Tuesday, and then heavier rain builds in later Tuesday and Wednesday. This could be a pretty significant system. We'll have to see how it shakes out, but mainly rain for us, and the snow is farther back to the west, and then we do get colder again into the end of the week. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, pretty cold the next couple of days with sunshine, a few more clouds Sunday 56, and then the showers into early next week, 57 Monday, 61 Tuesday, a better chance of a soaking rain Wednesday 58, and then sunshine and colder on Thursday.
Thank you, Bob. And right now, bikers have their own lane on Savannah Road in Lewis, but as you go towards Drake Knoll Road, bicyclists and cars share the road, and the city is now discussing whether or not they should put no parking signs in that area, citing the safety of bicyclists as an issue. And but Lewis Brewing Company owner David Jones says this is where his customers park.
I feel like we're being singled out. The area that they want to put no parking signs up on both sides of the road is within walking distance of our brewery. They're not going further down Savannah Road heading east. There are businesses on that end. There's cars that park along the road on both sides.
And the no parking signs are a recommendation from DELDA, but the city of Lewis has the final say, and officials plan to discuss this topic again next week. And the time is now 6:52, and we're going to check in with our coastal pet of the day. And today's coastal pet of the day is coming to us from the Brandywine Valley SPCA. And on your screen right now is Ashton. Ashton is a sweet and calm-natured boy, and his gentle eyes keep you on your toes for what he's thinking about doing next. And if you want to adopt Ashton or any other lovable pet, you can visit the Brandywine Valley SPCA. We want to see more of your pets on Delmarva, so make sure you send us photos and tell us what makes them so special. You can scan the QR code at the top of your screen to submit your furry friend to Coast TV News, then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
And anytime you see a dog's eyes locked in like that, it could be a treat on the other side. Good looking dog there. Cold morning, Rehoboth right now, some clouds on the horizon, temperatures in the 20s. Bundle up out the door. It's feeling like teens with the wind. It remains cold into the first half of the weekend, then a warm up, then rain chances for next week. Your 10-day forecast is coming up next.
This holiday season, the Roxana Fire Department is helping children in the community with their annual Santa Parade. From now until Christmas, help fill their sleigh with donations of toys and clothes. For dates and times, head to the Roxana Volunteer Fire Company's event page on Facebook.
Born in the stars, formed in the earth, shaped by designers around the world, and curated by Khalsa Jewelers in Lewis. Paul Chen, also known as Sundar Khalsa, is a meditation and yoga master as well as the owner of Khalsa Jewelers.
At Khalsa Jewelers, we offer signature pieces to celebrate love in those special moments in our life. Peace to all, light to all, love to all. Celebrate with us at historic Lewis and Rehoboth Beach.
DSN Plus is more energy, extra live games and on-demand replays, anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups in unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go, with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
Not having enough electrical outlets can be frustrating. With extra indoor and outdoor outlets installed by Expert Wire, setting up decorations anywhere is a breeze. Have outlets installed exactly where you need them with exceptional quality that meets every safety standard. Expert Wire brings convenience and reliability you can trust to your home, property, or business. Visit expertwire247.com to conveniently schedule your appointment today. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
Slay's the Holidays is on. Listen for the cue to call and win your share of amazing rock prizes like autographed and signed guitars, drum heads, concert tickets, limited edition vinyl, and other exciting memorabilia. Slay's the Holidays is sponsored by Charm City Run Rehoboth Beach. Get all the details at 935thebeach.com. Happy holidays from 93.5 The Beach.
This holiday season, the Roxana Fire Department is helping children in the community with their annual Santa Parade. From now until Christmas, help fill their sleigh with donations of toys and clothes. For dates and times, head to the Roxana Volunteer Fire Company's event page on Facebook.
Global color specialist Pantone has named Mocha Mousse its color of the year for 2025. The company describes it as an evocative, soft brown, and Pantone Color Institute executive director says the color evokes, quote, thoughtful indulgence. Each December, the company names a color of the year for the following year. And to make their pick, experts at Pantone Color Institute look at the interior design trends, pop culture moments, and high fashion runways. The time is now 6:56. Now, Bob, if it was just a little bit of a darker brown, my Cleveland Browns, they would be trendy. The color would be trendy.
Yeah, and I see you're sporting the Cleveland Browns mug today.
Yeah, but
sorry,
it's
I
not.
almost called you Paige,
But
which is okay. Yeah, look at that.
But it's
nice.
not. It's not trendy. It's not the right color brown.
It's not trendy. I think somebody's just making up colors just to sound cool.
Poor Browns. They can't win, literally. But
They can't. They can't. Neither can my Jets, but what can you do? Speaking of cool, in fact, cold, look at this. Temperatures in the 20s this morning. Feels like temperatures in the upper teens in some cases. And it's a slow warm up with lots of sunshine today, only into the upper 30s, but feeling like, well, below freezing pretty much all day long. Paul Davis 10-day forecast, cold the next couple of days, and then warmer on Sunday, 56, mild into the beginning part of next week with some showers Monday and Tuesday, better chance of rain Wednesday, and then colder and drier after that.
Thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Today. The Today Show is coming up next at 7 a.m. Then we'll be back for Coast TV News at midday at 11, so stick with us. And for even more news and coverage you can count on, download our Coast TV News apps. Have a great morning.